Good afternoon, grade 7. Our topic for today is all about fundamental algebra. In algebra, letters are used to represent numbers. These letters are known as variables, and they can be used to represent any number. So let's have the basic algebraic notation. As you can see in the table, we have arithmetic and algebra. So, given the arithmetic or the numbers, then we're going to express it in numerical expression or in words. So, example, we have 2 plus 3 in arithmetic. 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. In words, the sum of 2 and 3 or 3 and 2 is 5. Then in algebra, we have a plus b, wherein we use variables or letters. A plus b is equal to b plus a, or it also equal to c. Then in word, the sum of a and b or b and a is c. In words, the equal sign is represented by the word is. So as you can see, the sum, since the operation is addition, the sum of A and B is, or the equal is C. So next, let's have the subtraction. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. In words, the difference between 6 and 5 is 1. Next, A minus B is equal to C. The difference between A and B is C, where A is more than B. So next, let's have the multiplication. 3 times 5 is equal to 5 times 3 is equal to 15. In words, the product of 3 and 5 or 5 and 3 is 15. Next, let's have the algebra. For A times B is equal to B times A is equal to C. We usually write AB is equal to C or BA is equal to C. In words, the product of A and B, product means multiply, or B and A is or equal represent is C. Next, let's have the squared. 3 times 3 is equal to 3 squared, or multiply it by itself, is equal to 9. The square of 3 is 9 in words. So next, let's have the algebra. A times A is equal to A squared. In words, the square of A is A squared. So next, let's have the arithmetic of 3 times 3 times 3 is equal to 3 cubed is equal to 27. In words, the cube of 3 is 27. Next, let's have the algebra. A times A times A is equal to A cubed. In words, we have the cube of A is A cubed. So next, let's have the division. So 24 divided by 3 is equal to 24. Multiplied by 1/3 is equal to 8. The quotient of 24 when divided by 3 is 8. Next, let's have the algebra. A divided by B is equal to A multiplied by 1 over B is equal to C. We usually write A over B is equal to C. In words, the quotient of A when divided by B is C, where B should not be equal to 0. So next, let's have the algebraic expression. When we say algebraic expression, it consists of numbers and letters, but we don't need to have a equal sign compared to equation. When we say equation, we have numbers, variables, and equal sign. In algebraic expression, we have terms. So example, we have 3a plus 5, wherein 3a and 5 are terms. So we have two terms. The first term is 3a and the second term is 5. And we also have coefficient. When we say coefficient, it is the number front of a variable. So example, we have 3a. 3a. The coefficient of a is 3. Then we have variable. When we say variable, this is the letter. Letter. So next, we have constant. When we say constant, it is only a number. Again, 3a, wherein 3 is the coefficient, a is the variable, and 5 is the constant. So example, we have 2x cubed plus y squared minus 4z plus 5. The first thing you need to do is arrange the exponents in decreasing order or from highest to lowest. So in here, we don't need to arrange it since it arranged it already. We have 3, 2, and 1. So the terms we have 4 terms, which is 2x cubed, y squared, negative 4z, and 5. Variables, we have 3. When we say variables, these are the letters. So we have x, y, and z. Coefficient, we also have 3. We have 2. We have 1. In y squared, as you can see, there is no number. Therefore, it is equal to 1. Then we have negative 4. Don't forget the sign. And constant is 1, which is 5. So next, let's have the polynomials. So we have polynomials and non-polynomials. In polynomials, we have x squared minus 4x plus 3. In non-polynomials, no negative exponent allowed. So our exponent should be always positive. So as you can see, there is negative 1. Therefore, it is non-polynomials. Next, exponent cannot be a fraction. If your exponent is a fraction, therefore, it is non-polynomials. Next, x cannot be inside a radical. As you can see, x is inside of a radical. Therefore, it is non-polynomials. Next, x cannot be in the denominator. It's okay if your x is on the numerator, but it cannot be in the denominator. So, example, x is in the denominator and x is in the denominator. Therefore, it is non-polynomial. So, in polynomials, we have monomial. When we say monomial, a polynomial with one term. So, example, we have negative 2x raised to 5. We have one term. Therefore, it is mono. Mono means one. Next, we have binomial. By the word itself, bino means or bi means 2. A polynomial with two terms. So example, we have x squared plus 5. So the first term is x squared, the second term is 5. So we have two terms. Again, binomial, a polynomial with two terms. Next, we have trinomial. When we say trinomial, tri means 3. A polynomial with 3 terms. So example, we have 3x minus 8 plus 4x raised to the power of 5, wherein we have 3 terms. The first one is 3x, the second one is negative 8, the third one is 4x raised to 5. So we also have a degree of a polynomial. So this one is the general form. So example, we have 7x raised to 2 or 7x squared plus 5x cubed plus 3x minus 5. As what I've said a while back, you need to arrange first your expression in decreasing. So as you can see, the first exponent here is 2. So arrange it. We have 5x cubed plus 7x squared plus 3x minus 5. So 5x cubed here is the leading term. When we say leading term, it is the first term. Next, 5 is the leading coefficient. 5 is the leading coefficient or the first number with variables. Next, 3 is the degree of polynomial. When we say degree of polynomial, it is the exponent of your final answer. So 3 is the degree of polynomial. Let's have another example. Example, we have 27x squared plus 15x cubed plus 3x minus 5. So arrange it again. So we have 15x cubed plus 27x squared plus 3x minus 5. Wherein 15x cubed is the leading term, the first term. 15 is the leading coefficient. And 3 is the degree of polynomials. Again, 15 is the leading term or the first term. And 15 is the leading coefficient. And 3 is the degree of polynomial. And that's it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye, grade 7.